Aries, September begins with focusing on your health, your well-being, and the normal daily routines of life. The new moon in Virgo is in a sector that is 150 degrees away from your Aries energy, and that represents making adjustments. But what's the adjustments do? The adjustments are for Virgo-related areas, such as what do I need to do to stay healthy so I can be more productive, and also that sense of getting in touch with how your day-to-day life, the things that you do in your day-to-day life, how they can support what's most important to you. You always have to keep that in mind over the next few years as Uranus is going through your sign, awakening you. This is a very strong spiritual awakening to your higher self and your higher purpose. This particular new moon has Chiron connected with it, and Chiron can bring up any things from the past where you feel circumstances or situations harmed you in some way. But you will find that energy from your dreams, from something that could be hidden through your meditation. So listen, whatever type of meditational thing you do, whether it's yoga or meditation itself, or when you fall asleep at night, going to that deep state, allow yourself to the passage of different thoughts and ideas come up, because that can reveal to you what needs or what will be good for you to release. Mars is in your what's called your solar fifth house. It's in a fire sign. You're a fire sign. So the Mars energy will be supporting you to go out and follow your heart and follow your passion. September is a very intense month for everybody. And where it will fall into place, there's several reasons why. By the middle of September, by the time we get to the full moon, which is on the 19th, we have passed a Venus conjunct Saturn, and that in Scorpio, that happens once a year. However, this particular conjunction is very significant, as Saturn will conjunct the North Node, Venus will conjunct the North Node, and the Venus-Saturn conjunction with the North Node is this pull towards connecting and seeing how well you have done so far with Saturn and Scorpio, which is about reassessing what your agreements have been with other people. And by the middle of September, by September 18th, when Venus and Saturn are conjoined with this North Node, that sense of awareness will be prominent. And if you've been, kind of pushing that underneath the rug, it's like, I need to get to that. I've made promises in the past, or people expect things from me from the past, and I'm really not on board with it anymore. Then it will erupt to the surface to be taken care of. The full moon in Pisces on the 19th is from an area of life about getting things done, all the kind of like the chores of life. But it's also the general energy is keeping balance between what needs to be done in life just to make life happen, the practical things, the Virgo practical things, with the Pisces spiritual side and connecting with your spiritual side. And for you, this time frame can be as like all the things that need to be done in life versus the higher purpose of life, the time for your spiritual growth, the time for your spiritual retreat time, and having that in balance. Pluto goes through, and also this full moon is more potent, more powerful, because Pluto is stationary, and it goes direct the following day. So a couple days before, a couple days after, when Pluto is, the exact moment that Pluto goes direct, the essence of Pluto is very empowering, and it is about seeking the depths within. It is about transformation. It is about going deep within, to search within your psyche, the inner side of you, of what wants to come up to be transformed. And you will feel that during the full moon and also the weekend of September 20th when it's exact. And it's especially important for you because the moment that Pluto goes direct, the day it goes direct, the moon is in your sign. So it has special significance for Aries. It has significance for everyone, but you will feel it deeper because the moon also is there. And the time that Pluto goes direct is to conjunct Uranus, again, opening up this deep emotional opening of needing this passion to live your authentic life. The sun enters Libra, the fall equinox for those of us above the equator, and of course spring for the flip side, down under. And the sun entering Libra marks the beginning of your 6-month mark from your birthday time. So now you're entering into a very strong reflection time. You've got the solar journey that you've gone on is 6 months since your birthday. Have you accomplished what you said you wanted to accomplish so far? Have you experienced what you wanted to experience so far? How are you doing? We have a Venus square Mars at the end of the month. The end of the month is exacerbating this relationship issues of life. When we had the Venus conjunct Saturn on the 18th, that represents a new beginning around relationships, because any conjunctions is a new cycle between Venus relationship and Saturn, what we're serious about, the boundaries, the boundaries that we want to set forth for ourselves around relationships, around what we value. And then we come up to the Venus square Mars on the end of the month, September 28th is exact. And now we're in this another phase between Venus and Mars. And Venus and Mars is conflict energy between the desire side of us and the side of us that wants to go do something. You can say it's between the male and the female principle within us. And Venus will be at a placement in the zodiac that is called 19 degrees of Scorpio. It's considered a very tough degree of Scorpio. And it's for a couple of reasons. There's the node of Mars is there. And this conflict energy, if you've been experiencing conflict in relationships, it can erupt now. But ultimately, on a spiritual level, is about understanding the inner conflict within yourself. Therefore, it can bubble up. So you can see, part of me wants this, part of me wants that, and I have this inner conflict between it. It needs to come to the surface, the desire for it to come to the surface, for the awareness, for the recognition, and ultimately for the healing around it.